If you want to go to battle, what do? You look for the best strategy out there to help you win that battle. You can't just go to a battle without any plan, without knowing who your enemies are. You ought to know who they are, how to win this battle. Look at Bitcoin, crypto, as a battle that you have to win. You must win. And you have to derive different strategies that will help you to be successful as you embark in this journey. In today's show, I want us to discuss the best crypto trading strategy that you can use anytime, anywhere to trade altcoins out there. These strategies that I am about to share with you, I think is the number one strategy that I believe anyone out there, if say you apply it diligently, you are gonna see some result. Of course, what I do here is no financial advice. That's why I'm urging you to go and do your own research, before you embark in anything, because crypto is so volatile, and I know nothing. I'm just someone like you who is on the internet trying to say shit nonsense, so don't take my word for it. Having said all this, I want to welcome all of you who are always here with me every now and then. As we keep growing this platform, we are now more than 5,000 subscribers. Yeah, it's amazing to have you guys on board. I promise that I'm going to do giveaways, at least five membership for any someone out there. I think five lucky people out there who are going to grab bait. But of course, anyone else or everyone else is relevant. Even only five people are gonna get the giveaways. I'm gonna announce it on my group. For those of you who are active, you're gonna get just that. So today, I really want us to talk about this. It's important. I've realized most of you who are part of my community, you keep saying that you are losing money, and I know not everyone it can afford or is able to afford right now my VIP, to get my buy and sell alert. But at least I think you should be live watching me, or you should be available to watch my videos after I must have posted them or after I'm live, so you can learn from it. But if you say you don't create time to learn, then you wouldn't be able to execute properly. You just like a soldier going to the battlefield without training, or a player going to the field without training. You're gonna lose to your opponent. So the people you are playing with, or you are trading with, or you are investing with, are whales, are market makers. They move billions, trillions of dollars. And if they want to move that money, you have to be in the market. You don't go to the market when they are moving the money. You go to the market before they move the money. So this plan or strategy that I want to educate you guys today is going to be centered around Bitcoin. If you follow my channel diligently, again, you must know that Bitcoin is the pivot. I look at Bitcoin to give me the go ahead to invest in any altcoin out there. And Bitcoin is the alpha. So if say I'm dealing with the alpha should be giving me direction. And I've mentioned time and again to you guys out there, if you really want to see long-term gains, be successful in this crypto game, then you ought to study, understand how Bitcoin moves. If say you don't understand how Bitcoin moves, you're gonna be falling prey to those whales out there who are gonna extort your money. This whole Bitcoin going to $80,000 or $100,000 or $1 million, it's not gonna be instantly. Take time to get there. So today I want us to dive into this and see how we can capitalize on this whole stuff, so you guys wouldn't be like losing money to the big guys out there who are there just to extort money from you. I'm trying to do some stuff here before we go. Now, let's dive into it. So, guys, what I want you to understand is this: either you are an investor, or you are a trader, or you are both. Yeah. Now let me explain to you who these people are. A trader is someone who is trading daily. Like you look at the market daily and you place trades on a daily basis. Why? A swing trader is someone who trade not daily, but they trade like weekly. Why? An investor is someone who invests and wait for like 1 5 years. So they invest for the long term or they buy for long term. So they analyze the market on like a weekly chart or monthly chart to see what the market is doing. So you have to understand who you are in the market. If you understand who you are in the market, then you're gonna best apply this strategy in a way that you're gonna bring out the most of you or give you the most profit that you deserve in the market. So try to find out who you are first before you engage in this full time. But whatsoever you are in the market, this is gonna apply to you, and you're gonna apply it perfectly to give you the result. Now let's dive into it. Okay, the way I trade this strategy is this. I wait for Bitcoin. Let's go first to analyze Bitcoin on the 1 day time frame. So this is Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. Now, this strategy, it requires Bitcoin to either be in an uptrend or in a downtrend. It doesn't require Bitcoin to be consolidating, right? So when Bitcoin is consolidating, you are already in that coin, or before Bitcoin start consolidating, you are already in that coin, right? So what happens whenever Bitcoin is moving? Bitcoin moves the market. I think everyone knows this, that Bitcoin moves the market. This is no like it's not something that you should be hearing from me now. It's something that everyone knows, that Bitcoin moves the market. So knowing that Bitcoin moves the market, you have to understand where Bitcoin is and where Bitcoin was. So looking at where Bitcoin is and where Bitcoin was, it's going to give you an understanding of where your altcoins are. Because if Bitcoin move with altcoins, then your altcoin should be able to move alongside Bitcoin. Now, let's discuss something again before we dive into this. When Bitcoin is moving either upward or downward, it moves not like straight to the upside. No, it moves in waves, and start preparing, giving sign that okay, Bitcoin will move to the upside. And when Bitcoin is doing this, you see that other altcoins are doing the same, like those altcoins that follow Bitcoin. Now, let me be frank with you. If you're looking your altcoins to be altcoins that you cannot pay it with Bitcoin, or if your altcoins are altcoins that you cannot pay it with Bitcoin, to see what those altcoins are doing against Bitcoin when Bitcoin is in an uptrend, then you cannot apply this in anywhere you do, like in any market or any crypto. You don't have to do this. You just have to keep doing what you do, or like using the ones that work for you. But if say you want to really make the most out of this strategy, then you have to be able to learn to buy or to analyze projects that move alongside Bitcoin, or the project that moved after Bitcoin has moved. There are two types of projects. There are ones that move after Bitcoin has moved, and there are ones that move with Bitcoin. Of course, the ones that move with Bitcoin, usually I tend to buy that those coins more, and afterward I swap with the ones that move after Bitcoin moves. So I'm gonna explain to you guys all of this, so you can grab every details of it and apply it in any coin, like any coin you are trading, provided that coin moves alongside Bitcoin or after Bitcoin has moved. Now, when Bitcoin is dropping, first thing you need to look at is what is your altcoin doing? The altcoin you are holding, if Bitcoin is dropping, look at what your altcoin is doing. Study your altcoin, or you can. It doesn't have to be immediate. Backdate, backdate your analysis. Go behind, like to see. Let's say if we go behind, I'm gonna backdate this, backdate. Go and see. Okay, now I've backdated this. So now you're gonna backdate and see. Okay, if Bitcoin on this day did this, Bitcoin pump, this day, which day was this? Let's say that was December 23rd. If Bitcoin pump December 23rd, how many percent? Let's go on the daily time frame here. I think, let me see, this day was, I think this was the day. So let me just start from December 23rd. Let me see, December 23rd. December 23rd. Let me see. Okay. I'm trying to get the details here. Okay, that's November, November, December. Okay, now this is it. So right up to this level, Bitcoin was pumping. So let's look at how many percent Bitcoin pumped that moment. So looking at this from that moment, Bitcoin pumped how many percent? You can see that Bitcoin pumped about 14%. Now, if you go and look at your altcoin, right, on that same day, how much that altcoin or any altcoin you are holding, how much did that altcoin pump? If you are able to see that this altcoin that you are holding has pumped this much, now go to when Bitcoin is dropping. Let's say, for example, right now, Bitcoin before this dip here, we saw Bitcoin. Let me refresh this properly so we can see. Before this Bitcoin pump, Bitcoin was dropping, you see price of Bitcoin was dropping down here. If we go to the 15 minutes time frame and we zoom out, you're gonna see that Bitcoin, was dropping, or price of Bitcoin dropped before we saw this huge pump to the upside. And when you see that, the next thing you do is go to that altcoin. Let's say is for example Ethereum. Okay, this is Ethereum now, right? And if we go to the daily to the 1 hour time frame, we're going to see that when Bitcoin was dropping, Bitcoin didn't drop that much, right? But Ethereum dropped that much. Look at how many percent Ethereum dropped from that top to the bottom. To this bottom where price bounced, that's 25%. Now let's go to Bitcoin to see how many percentage that Bitcoin dropped from the top to what we can call the bottom. So let's just go to the 4 hours time frame so we can do this properly. Now, if I take this tool right now from this top, let me consider this the top, to this area. That's just about 20 or 19%, right? So if you are looking at this, that Ethereum is down 25% and Bitcoin is down 19 or 18, 19 or 20%, let's just assume that 20%. So it means that if, say, Bitcoin have to go and test the all-time high, and Ethereum have to go and test the all-time high also again, you will be making 5% more Bitcoin. So if, say, Bitcoin attempt to go and form all-time high, like go above $74,000, you know that Ethereum as well is going to do attempt to do similar thing to break this structure. So, and if, say, we look at the upside now, because guys, when the amount the rate at which crypto fall, like not the rate at which the percentage that crypto falls is not the same percentage that it's not the same percentage when it rises back to the upside. For example, I've shown you guys that Ethereum fell about 25%. Now let's look for to the upside and see how many percentage, if Ethereum is going to go back to the upside, how many percent is that going to be? That's going to be about 40. Let's see, about 43%. 43%. That's it. 46%. Wow. 46%. Now let's go to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is to go back um to that all-time high, how many percentage is that going to be for Bitcoin? Now let's take it from here, from this zone here, back up there. That's how many? 24%. So you can see, that when price is going back to the upside, the profit you make is crazy if you back your coins with Bitcoin. Look at this profit. Look at what you're gonna make for Bitcoin if, say, you keep holding Bitcoin, and look at what you're gonna make if, say, you swap to Ethereum. That's bogus. I love to use the word bogus. I don't even know what the meaning of the word bogus. I just love the word bogus. It gives me a sense of like I'm commanding, like I'm enjoying this. Now, this chart is so messy. Let me bring in something else that is not that messy. Okay, like this one. So looking at this right now, you can see clearly that because Bitcoin has done what Bitcoin has done, Ethereum is gonna go at least to retest all of this zone where we see these vector candles here, and where we see the alpha trend printed the sell signal. I'm confident. I know that this is going to happen. Why? If I go to the liquidity heat map and I refresh this liquidity heat map to see what's going on with Bitcoin, because remember, this strategy is pegged with Bitcoin. Now I want to see what's going on with Bitcoin. Where is Bitcoin right now? Bitcoin is at $66,000, which means Bitcoin can get to almost $67,000 for the next 24 hours. Now let's look for the next 1 week. The next 1 week, where can Bitcoin move towards? The next week. So looking at now this chart, it tells me that Bitcoin can go right up to about $69,000. Right? Okay, if Bitcoin can go to $69,000, it means it can as well go to $70,000. And if Bitcoin can do that, it means that Ethereum, the moment Bitcoin is doing this, Ethereum is gonna attempt to recover all of these vector candles. Why? Because that's what the market maker does. These vector candles represent where liquidity are. Of course, guys, not always that they go and recover it, but in instant like this, that you see price rejecting from the 800 moving average, you can see this week here rejecting this zone. And what do you expect price to do next? After the alpha channel has printed a buy signal, and you can see price is above all of these moving averages, the next target is to attempt the bottom moving average and at least towards this $3,500 for Ethereum. So knowing this, I'm gonna sell my Bitcoin and get into Ethereum. And getting into Ethereum, I know that even if Ethereum has to fall that drastically, it won't be as any other altcoins out there. And I'm gonna look for other altcoins that move alongside Ethereum and buy those altcoins. Okay, now let me give you guys another example. Yeah, on how this works also. Look at this. If you want to get all of these indicators, they are free. The alpha trend, trendillo, the beta moving average, all these indicators, they are free for you out there. If you want to get them. Now, looking at this is Quant. I bought Quant, when I saw price fell right down to about $85. I didn't just buy it because price fell. I had to go to the daily time frame and I zoom out to see where is the area price bounce from. Look at this. Price bounce from this bottom, the bear market bottom, and immediately price bounce back. And we are seeing where price is right now. Why? After this move to the upside, price had to come to retest this zone. That's what the market makers does. That's what they always do. They move price in a way that they test every levels to see where there's more strength. And right now, you see that investors are favoring more upside for Quant. So knowing that Quant move with Bitcoin alongside Bitcoin, I look at this movement. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa! Look at where the alpha trend is at 120. And look at where price came. So this was an opportunity for me to accumulate Quan, and I bought Quan, and right now I'm looking at price to go right back to $120 before I can start thinking of, okay, maybe I'm taking out profit. Why? The alpha trend is there. And wherever the alpha trend printed sell signal, that's where I'm looking at my target. Now, guys, looking at all this strategy, I want you to stay with me. Stay with me. Don't get confused. This strategy has to do with you looking at what Bitcoin is doing. When you look at what Bitcoin is doing, look at what your altcoin is doing. So if Bitcoin pump 10%, look at how much your altcoins, the altcoins that you are holding, how much you're gonna pump. Any altcoin that is dormant when Bitcoin is pumping, you ought to leave that altcoin at that point in time. Bitcoin has pumped. When Bitcoin attempt to like try to reverse a little bit and start moving sideways, like this, like what happened here. Let me show you guys what happened here with Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin chart right now. Let's see. Okay, now Bitcoin. Let me bring another one. This one is showing all this stuff. So now Bitcoin pumped to the upside, and look at what Bitcoin has been doing. Bitcoin has been moving in wave that's consolidating. This is accumulation zone. This is okay. Looking at where Bitcoin came from, look at this pump right to the upside. So Bitcoin need to take a breather, and during this moment, that's when you see those altcoins that couldn't pump when Bitcoin was pumping like this are pumping high. If you see most altcoins out there, after before this dip, before we saw the altcoin dip, they, those altcoins were doing so great, right? Why? Bitcoin was consolidating and the money was flowing out from Bitcoin, Ethereum, other altcoins, then it was going down, 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 down. So this is a perfect way for you to eliminate all the noise out there and focus on what is important. I don't know about you. I don't know if say you just want to go in the market and make quick gains and you get want to get rich quick. What I don't know about me is that I'm here long term, like forever. So if I'm here forever and I know that this asset Bitcoin is not going to get to $1 million in the future and this asset move other asset, why should I waste my time to want to get rich quick that I know I'm already rich? Knowing this like having this strategy, I'm already rich because I want to be compounding every week, compounding every week, compounding. And if you're able to understand what I'm trying to say here, like imagine guys, if say you let's say for example you have a like $100, right? You buy Bitcoin, and Bitcoin dropped 20%, and these altcoins that move alongside, most of them are going to drop 1x, right? And you buy those altcoins, let's say for 50% of your Bitcoin or of your portfolio, and when Bitcoin attempts to recover, those altcoins are going to be the first to recover drastically, like drastically to the upside. What am I saying? Or like if like what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is if you put your money in the right altcoin and when Bitcoin is recovering, those altcoins are gonna pump as well. Now let's look at another altcoin that pump alongside Bitcoin. Now look at this near protocol. Let's check near protocol. Near protocol was down as well, but recently it has been in fire. Look at this pump with near protocol. Price is almost back to where price was. Now, why is near protocol doing this? Look at these vector candles. They have gone to recover these vector candles. Look at these guys. I mean, I don't know how, like I don't know how much how much more I should come here and say to you before you understand that this game is a game that if you take time to study a particular asset, you are going to make lots of profit. Trust me. You just need to pick 3 or 5 assets out there, spend time, study those assets. If you love Solana, be with Solana. If you love Odi, be with Odi. If you love Shiba Inu, be with Shiba Inu. If you love Dogecoin, be with Dogecoin. But try to understand how these coins move with Bitcoin. If you understand how these coins move with Bitcoin, then nothing can stop you from making money and knowing when to get out from that coin. You selling a coin doesn't mean the coin is bad. No. You selling a coin means that it's time to get out and buy it back when it's cheap. So with all this, I try to look at the future. If Shiba Inu is going to be, if Bitcoin is going to be 1 million, what about Shiba Inu? What about Dogecoin? What about other coins out there? Their upside will be bogus. All right, guys, this is it. If this content was helpful to you, actually, if you have any questions, you can ask your questions right now. If you don't have any questions, then I want to call this a go for today. But try as hard as possible to look at the market as if you like, just like you open a shop in the market, right? You open stores in the market. You won't expect to just make money like that. You have to be be able to buy products that people want to buy, right? You should be in project that people are investing in that moves alongside Bitcoin. So you won't just expect to make money like that in the market. You're gonna take it gradually, and it's the same with cryptocurrency. When you come here in this market, it's brutal. No one cares about you. What matters is what people get. If say this world is about to get 100 million from this trade or that trade, that's what they care about. So you should start caring about your money. Stop caring about projects. Projects will come and go. Many of them are out there, thousands, millions. Why do you care for one and hold it as if you guys are cousins, or even if you are cousins or brothers, does that put food on the table? So use your brain. Don't go there and marry a project, when the project has pumped and make you crazy gains, and you hold it, and you think that it will never fall back down. No, don't get excited. My channel is designed to help people who really want to take crypto to the next level. If you don't make crypto your thing, then my channel is good for you. Because I don't care, like, if say this coin, like, there are coins that I told you guys that I'm not going to buy, like XYO and all those other coins. They are back to where I mentioned to you guys that I want to see it, or that's where I want to see it. Because if it goes up, come back to it, test the better moving average. And if say it's not able to hold that the better moving average, I don't care. I have to stick to my plan. Doesn't mean that I win every time. No, there are times I fail, but the times I fail is not more than the times I win. So if I win more and fail less, what do you think? It means I'm going to be profitable long term and keep building this. And the same knowledge I want to impact you guys, so you grab it and be able to apply it daily in as you invest in any coins out there. So hopefully, again, it was helpful, and if it was helpful, do smash a subscribe button, thumbs up, and share this content with someone else out there. I will send all this good stuff. See you next time.